So basically, I made an alternative history series basically centered around like Europe, like generally Europe at the start. Yeah, I haven't been uploading a lot recently because I was sick like for like a week. So yeah, so we're gonna finish up to like the year like 500, like trying time with like Justinian and like those areas, like those guys. If you're not a historian, yeah, it's fine. Not an A. Teach them about those guys. Basically, this is. Yes, also we are at 19 subscribers. Please subscribe. I need one more to get to 20. We only have a few days left, please. Okay, that's the video. Yeah, that was good. Well, obviously, since this Antium is generally represented as a British color, we give them this. Which also what I sometimes use for Rome. So yeah, this is Rome. Well, Eastern Roman Empire. But let's just have a little bit of fun and say the Western Roman Empire never collapsed. It didn't collapse. Just to have some fun. In this scenario, Western Roman Empire does not fall. What lands they retain? Basically none. Of course, Alceria still gains a lot of lands and still gains some land in North Italy, north of Ravenna. We also gained Naples, but that's all that they really wanted out of this. So yeah, so then we just was essentially being protected by the Eastern Roman Empire. There's nothing that they had to worry about. Except for the one thing that they had to worry about. Which was by the year 500. The Franks are actually to extend into Germany. And then Benelux countries. Today, they are basically just split up. These were old kingdoms. These were the only kingdoms I'm going to show for now. So essentially, the Byzantines and these Gauls, well, not really. Yeah, these guys are still Gaulish people, I think. Those times and those don't get into wars most very often. At the same time, however, Rome, Western Roman Empire, well, actually just the Roman Empire, just when they didn't change the name, it was the Byzantines. Turtle that changed their name to Byzantines, where they're still Roman. We find themselves at war. Since Gaul wasn't really prepared, they're forced to sign peace, which makes peace settlements. Essentially saying, I get whatever I took. Which was something along the lines of this. It's not a lot, but hey, it's something. I'm just happy to at least just expand outside of the Italian peninsula. Also, at the same time, we're adding a new nation. Well, this one isn't really much of a nation, it's more of just some dude who comes over. Basically, this giant empire reflects in our timeline. and in Eastern Europe. And in Russia in the east. However, the Huns there, and they go far north. North of the Arctic Ocean on some spots. But then they aren't able to get to the western coast of Norway. And practically the rest of Europe is under the Huns. So, yeah, this is a huge empire that takes up like half of Europe. They're strong too, which is good for Rome because it'll distract the Byzantines. How much will it distract them? Well, quite a bit. Because the Byzantines don't want their capital being raided. And guess what they're trying to do right now? Trying to raid their capital. I know. I wouldn't have figured that one out either. So then, they continued to attack. I'm pretty sure that the Danube is like here. So yeah, so right now they're just going ham. They make a run all the way down up to Bulgaria and Turkey's modern-day borders. Seeing this, the Byzantines begin to enter a state of decline. Largely decline. Now, the Byzantines are basically Greek-ish. Greek/Turkish. Okay. Most of the Empire still decides that it should be able to do something. With the rest of the Roman Empire being weak, they can only do so much. With only 5,000 soldiers, which isn't a lot, they managed to attack. Attack the entire Byzantine Empire in several phases. The first phase was to take the port of Dryas, right here. The second phase was a two-pronged attack. One will touch it this way, and the other one touched from here down. And then there would be a third attack that some wanted. One general actually wanted to attack Sicily. Another wanted to attack Ravenna. They decided to go with the first three. So then the second attack was officially launched. Launched in 542. By 549, like 70 years after the Western Roman Empire collapsed in our timeline, they were finally making ground. It means they got ground. And again, the Huns were getting better. The Huns now knew what the terrain was like in their regions, so they were able to make more attacks. The Huns didn't like besieging towns, so that's why there weren't any sieges. Huns decided to go from the dominantly Greek areas west of Constantinople for now. But they did manage to get close to Constantinople for now, once the Byzantine reinforcements arrived. The plan to besiege the city failed for the Huns. They decided just to surround some other forces. They also then just wanted essentially just have access to the Aegean Sea. Once they got that access, they could start doing more trading. They decided to push towards Thessaloniki, which they easily captured. Because at this point, that essentially the Byzantines were done for. Because, put it lightly, they got double teamed. Mostly by two empires, by the Huns and then by the Persians. The Persians came, they hit the ground running. They attacked along a large section because now that there was no defenders here, Persia saw this as their chance to take Damascus. This ancient city was about to be captured when they set an even bigger sight, taking Constantinople before the Huns. It became a race against time for both. The Persians decided to extend their supply line. Then they could get shorter. The Persians ran straight through Anatolia, only making short stops outside of Constantinople. At the same time, a small force was left to the south to try to gather more supplies for the army. Seeing the Byzantine army's weakness, Byzantines, without really anything left to fight with, would be forced to either surrender or watch their capital be surrounded on both sides. A miracle happens. The Huns make peace. They demand a lot. They demand the region up to the Danube in the north. And further south, they demand an independent Greece. Once we had a true democracy. All of Rome's might now being able to attack the Persians. But since they're basically just exhausted, they decided just to make peace. And this is where the signs at the year 600. They're on 600. The Persians really only gain the region around. Okay, my cat's here. In that region. But it's not really integrated. It's more of a puppet state. That's it for this episode, viewers. Bye-bye.